Hello everyone. Welcome to our channel Om Mantra Tantra. And today in this video we're gonna share three information related Jagannatha Hora. First information will be how can we get this software. Second information will be how can we manage the setting inside this software. And third information will be how can we make our birth chart in this software. And if you like this video at last you can share and you can subscribe our channel too. Okay, let's do not waste our time. Let's begin. To get this software, we have to open any browser and we have to type here www.vedicastrologer.org. After typing this, we'll get inside the in this page and we have to click on the option astrology. Here is also we get different kind of option over here and we have to click on free software. Astrologer free software. First thing we have to click on free software option. After clicking on this option, we'll get into another page and we can get the information of Jagannatha Hora. This is the final and last version of Jagannatha Hora. After this, no version will be updated, or I think no version will come as free, but this is very useful to Vedic astrology users. And we have to drag down our screen and our cursor little bit down. You will get here the option download. When we get the option download over here, this is the option where we can download the software. After clicking on this option, the software will get start downloading over here. Okay, and after this software downloaded to your computer or to your PC or to your laptop, then after that, after installing that software, you will get this kind of action, this kind of screen in front of you. After clicking on this screen, after opening this software, you'll get this screen in front of you. Like this kind of screen comes in front of you. When you get this screen in front of you, you have to manage 3-4 settings over here to get this screen as your wish. Firstly, what we have to do is, firstly we have to go to the preferences. And we have to go to the related display option. We have to click on this option, related display option. When we click on this related display option, we'll get here two options: chart style and languages. Use to chart styles. First of all, what we do is we'll change the language. To change the language here, first of all, which language you like. Here are different kind of languages. A lot of languages you will get over here, and which language you select. I'll select here English language. And here in Sanskrit name also I'll select English name over here. In Sanskrit name also I'll select English name over here. And here it is here South Indian regular style, and I like North Indian diamond style chart. Okay, I did it. Okay, now what happened? The screen changed here, and when we can see a fonts very bigger. The fonts are very bigger in this screen. To get a smaller font, here we have to click on font. This is the option which make our font very smaller. When we start clicking on it, we definitely get very small font. Okay, now the font is, for me this is the perfect font, and you as your wish you can manage your font over here. Then after that, what we have to do is we have to set IAMSA to preferences, related calculations, and IAMSA. Which IAMSA you use doesn't matter, but if we are using Vedic astrology, then the IAMSA for Vedic astrology which calculate accurate is, it's a Larry IAMSA. Click on Larry IAMSA and do OK. After doing this all, what happens? Our screen will be same, but the changing IAMSA will definitely change the time duration in our dasas too. So that this is very important, and IAMSA is very important too. And here again in preferences, related to chart options, and here chart option style, here North Indian style, and here also we can select North Indian style too. Now totally the screens comes like this in front of you, and this screen, by making this screen, now you can use this software very smoothly. Okay, now here we were carrying three topics in this video. One topic was how to get the software. Second topic was how to manage setting in the software, and the third topic was how to make our birth chart in the software. Two topics we already complete, and this is our last topic. In this topic, what we need is we must need our birth time, birth date, and birth locations. Where the native was birth, what was the time, what was the date. This is most important thing to make our birth chart. Okay, if I have one chart named as Ajay, and his date of birth was January 19 January 1999, and his birth time was 1:19 p.m., and his birth location was Kathmandu, Nepal. Now let's see how can we make this kundali, how can we make this birth chart in the software. Okay, now here to make our birth chart in the software, we can click on the option data over here. When we click on this option data, such a screen appear in front of us where we can insert our date of birth and we can make a kundali. And same thing when we go to the edit option and when we click birth data option, same screen appear in front of us. And if we don't want to do this, we can click on control, we can press control and D option from our keyboard, same screen appear in front of us. Okay, now let's make a kundali and let's see a little bit options in the software, how do we use and what are things we can found in this software. Let's say this. Okay, now the date of birth was January 19 1999 and 99 only okay, and the time was 13 19, and not sure about the seconds. I did not get the seconds from the client, so that I don't type over there. And thirdly, we must have our location where the native was born. And here in city name, you can type here your location where the native was born, Kathmandu, Kathmandu. And after typing here, click on the option reset of the worlds. When we do that reset of the worlds, Kathmandu, okay, what Kathmandu, mistakes come. Kathmandu, when we type here Kathmandu, Nepal, longitude latitude comes here. If we don't get our city in this option, then we can type here longitude, we can get longitude latitude from Google where we was born, our locations, longitude latitude we can get, and we can type over here too. And the time zone is also very most important. Where you was born, your time location, your time zones also matter for it too. So that after doing this all, after filling this all option here, you can do okay, and your chart is made over here. Your chart is ready over here. When you get this chart, this is called D1 chart and this is called D9 chart. And if you are doing Vedic astrology, you need additional other charts to predict the futures or to predict the events or to predict the past of a native. If you need other divisional chart too, you can click here right option and you will get the other divisional chart over here, like Rashi Chakra, Bhavchali chart, D9 chart, Hora D2 chart. Like this, you can get different divisional chart over here up to D30 chart. You will get over here. And if you want more divisional chart in this chart, then you can click on the higher option here, higher divisional chart option. When you put your mouse, when you move your cursor to the higher divisional chart option, you will get the other divisional chart from here, like D40, D45, D60, D81, D108, D144 from here. Whatever divisional chart you want to see, you can get from here. Okay, and after that, if you want to see the strengths of our planets, we can click on the option strengths and you can get the strengths of our planet. Here Satbala, Ishtabala, like different kind of options, like the power, the strengths of our planet we can see from here. And if you have the ideas of Astakbar too, you can see your Astakbar from here too. When you click on this option Astakbarga, you can see the Astakbar numbering system, digital format, from where the divisionals are. We can do prediction from here too, as when we see in this screen how much points we are getting in our first house, how much point we are getting in our second house, like sun, how much point sun is giving in first house, second house, moon is how much point moon is giving uh, first house or second house or 12th house or 10th house. We can see from here too. And after that, if we want to know about our dasas, we can click on the option dasa and we can see the dasas option over here. This is the Rashi dasas, but in Vedic astrology, if we see Nakshatra dasa, then we see Nakshatra dasas in Vedic astrology, and we can see it from here too. And after that, if we want to see transit, we can click on the transit option. We can fill date over here, and we can see the transit calculations also. Transit chart will appear in front of us. And Tithi Pravesh, if you are making your chart, like mostly it is used in Lal Kitab. In Lal Kitab astrology, this is mostly used. If you want to make your yearly chart, you can make yearly chart from this Tithi Pravesha. And if you are doing mundane astrology also, you can create a chart from mundane astrology, and you can see what is happening, exactly happening in the universe, in your countries, in your cities. Also, you can do it from here too. Okay. Now here, when we see, when we come back to this main basic option, here we can see the Rashi chart, and this is the most important chart in Vedic astrology. And when we see this AS, where AS is written, it is called ascendant, and it is called first house, and it is called Lagna. And if we see 2 number Rashi over here, it is called Taurus, and it is the rising Rashi in the Lagna. And we can say that when we are seeing this chart, we can say that we can see Taurus. This is the Taurus ascendant. 2 number Rashi is rising in Lagna, and the Lagna Lord is placed in ninth house with more other 3 planets like Sun, Moon, Venus, Ketu. And how to see a chart? How do we see a chart? How do we explain a chart? What are the yogas made in a chart? We'll discuss about this in a very details. We'll talk about these things in a very details. What are the yogas? How the yogas are made? These things we'll talk in future in very details format. For today, this much. For today, we'll discuss only this much. For today, we'll discuss only this. Okay. Now, what I have to say is, I have to say thank you so much for watching this video. And if you like this video, please do subscribe and please do share this video. Thank you so much. Radhe Radhe.